Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with Christmas Kylo. You! So I found this gorgeous Kylo plushie off Vinted a while ago. I put some dog stuff on him for Christmas and it looked so well on him that I decided to just let it on him. So he looks Christmas-like. It's really adorable with those little stars, very dark side-like. So I thought it was really sweet. I never saw this Kylo plush elsewhere actually so far. He's pretty detailed, but I'm pretty sure I actually showed him earlier in a review or a haul or something. So here he is. He's holding his lightsaber. Sometimes the hilt falls off. The crossguard blades. There you go. So yeah. So since a few months I have been collecting a bit of stuff that I can show you in a haul. We went to the coast. Unfortunately, I couldn't make any videos there this time because I decided to go with the dogs in the water, especially with Atya. She seemed to enjoy this a lot. And because it was summer, a lot of people were on the beach, which was pretty much a problem for me letting my dogs off leash. So, because of all those annoying people, because of the people there, I couldn't let go of my dogs. So, no videos about beach running this time. But lots of Huggy Wuggies, plenty of Huggy Wuggies. I think I showed Katie a picture that I made. They had so many, and I was so glad to see this huge hugging creature. At first, I wasn't quite sure I was going to give in to this adorable, creature actually. Kind of reminds me of something else. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe because I was looking for Squid Game plushies, I don't know. Or for those little squiddies, I don't know exactly. I remember I was purchasing something and I was coming across a lot of Huggy Wuggies. And at that point I wasn't really attracted to them. But I had a closer look at the videos and he was so incredibly cute. Really, I can't remember what actually was my purchase was back then. Maybe just some Squid Game plushies. I don't really remember. And it really bothers me. But there you go. So at some point, I decided to order one of these cute Huggy Wuggies. I actually kind of liked him when I was in Brussels. They had those little souvenir shops there. I went with my brother. And I saw him from closer. I could actually hold him. And he was really... He was adorable, fluffy, he had pretty colors. I think I was looking for those Squiddy plushies and that little Paris one that I collected for Katie. And after our trip, I decided to have a closer look at a Huggy Wuggy plushie. And I ordered this little guy, and he came pretty fast. And I'm really glad with him actually. He looks a bit crazy. He is about 15 inches. He's a bit poorly stuffed. But in his limbs most of the time. But he has a warm shade of yellow on his hands and on his feet, and I'm really glad that they were so attentionate to give him yellow velcros. Unlike some others, they have black ones, which is kind of ridiculous. That's a bit too bad. I have here, I think Katie, yours has yellow ones too. And this little one has black ones. But people have been complaining a lot about these plushies. Most of all, they are just bootlegs. But they're very cuddly, very well, they look really nice and well designed. The only thing people complain about is the stitching. So some people receive damaged plushies with detached eyes, and people, of course, complain about that, and they're damn right to do so. But of course, since those plushies are a bit poorly made, I suggest you get one that you can actually hold, see, and judge before actually buying. Here in Belgium, usually in Brussels, these guys go for like 15 euros. But on Vinted, you can actually easily find them for less. So, it goes to like 7 euros, which is almost half the price. Don't spend too much on them. They're not that really well made, and they are adorable though. They're really, really cuddly. Hey, they are available in all sizes and all colors, so it's not that they are so well. Here they are not hard to find. They're pretty common. And whoa, on the coast, so many of them. I wish I could have recorded that. Didn't really think of that. But this is my Huggy Wuggy. So far I just keep this little blue one because, yeah, he's cute. He's adorable. And I really like the fact that he doesn't really have a lot of issues. Unlike some other unfortunate customers. So this is the little first Huggy Wuggy I want to show you. Katie, this is your colorful Huggy Wuggy. This guy hasn't any issues either. Just that he has a bit of a weird shaped tummy. His limbs are a bit poorly stuffed, just like mine, but that's typically the Huggy Wuggy plushies. His eyes are well attached as well, so you won't have any issues with that either. His mouth is wide open, and he has yellow and blue on his head. He has warm shades of color. So don't spend too much on them, unless you want to, of course. But these plushies are just little bootlegs, and they are all over the Chinese shops. So don't worry, maybe the Huggy Wuggies will just come to you too, very soon, hopefully. And don't worry, if I find some more of them you think that you might like, I might, of course, purchase some others for you as well. But with your little Paris Squiddy and your Dudges. So this is going to be yours. And what I was actually looking for, I found him at the coast, was the fleshy-like one, and this is the one I'm talking about. This one has different shades. I had to give him a bit of surgery on his eyes because I know his eyes are like up, but that's because his eyes were very detached when I got him. So he had eye surgery. He has gorgeous colors of pink and blue and green, and I really like the shades of this one. He's lovely. He's lovely. Also 15-inch. All our Huggies are 15-inch. So don't worry, you can find them in all the colors you like and all the shades. No matter if it is pastel or green, yellow. I didn't see a yellow one. There's orange, blue, light blue, black, gray, with glitter, with colors, with flecks and spots, you have all kinds of possibilities. But that's really nice about these plushies. I have to say I kind of fell for his charm. But I got this little guy here on Vinted, this huge one. He's not that big, but he's larger. This is my bigger Huggy Wuggy. I could actually get him for it was a real bargain. I think I got this one for 15. And he has black markings, and I had to give him a bit of surgery on his back. But this guy is a bit flat. So some of them are flat, others are more bunky. So I suggest you just pick your Huggy Wuggy and just, judge the way you actually like him. Well stuffed, rather bunky, soft, poorly stuffed. That really depends. They're all very different. The shapes of their bellies, the coloring, that can differ a little bit. So sometimes it's a good thing to choose them carefully, because you don't know what people would send you. So some customers have been really complaining because some of these plush falls apart. Some of these plushies fall apart, and that's not okay, of course. So this guy I actually used for hugging, and he fits really well in my eyes because of his flat tummy. I really like this guy. This is actually what I like about the Huggy Wuggy plushies. They are cute and funny looking. They fit in every child's or person's arms. He's funny looking. He is a bit monkey-like, which allows him to fit really well in people's arms and in rooms. And you can have him in all colors and all sizes. So he's a pretty polyvalent and interesting plushie because of this reason. not necessarily a very lovable or likable character, since he is very hungry and stuff, but also because of the sharp teeth. But with his closed mouth, he looks really cute. This guy has eyes that are really well attached, but he has like fleecy eyes. Just that the shades on the back of his head and his arms are not exactly the same as the shade on his tummy. The shade of blue on his tummy. So that is why I really recommend Huggy Wuggy plushies, because they fit every style and every well, I can't find the word, but they really fit everyone, or they can fit a lot of people, and the way they look, the way they feel, their size, their color, it's a really suitable plush for a child to drag around. So definitely very interesting. But in here, it's adorable. Look at those eyes. So these are the Huggy Wuggies that I could find. I believe none of these plushes are official. They don't have any tags, or I don't really know why they sell all those bootleg plushies suddenly, like the puppets, like the... Yeah, I don't know. A lot of Chinese shops, I believe. Sometimes you come across Squid Game plushies as well. And I could find two on Vinted that I thought was really nice to collect. These two here. Yeah, I'm still a fan, and I really love my Squiddies. I've been collecting a lot of these plush, and I might actually make a video to show you a bit of my collection and the different type of Squid Game plushies that you might come across. Not sure if a lot of people will be interested in that video, but it will be fun to make. And since I've been collecting a bunch of them, I think I have a few things to show. But these are two ones that you might not have come across yet in my collection. Let's have a look. This one here is pretty much, yeah, like, how can I say this? This is not really the Chinese type. It looks more like an official type of plushie. But it's actually based on a Money Heist plush with a Money Heist jumpsuit. And it has a Squid Game mask. And the same hands here that are not in gloves, they are just ungloved hands. And the black shoes exactly like my Money Heist plushie, actually, with the Da Vinci mask, the Dali mask. And I think I still have it in my basket. But this one just has a Squid Game mask. And since I really love both series, like Money Heist and Squid Game, I thought this plushie was a bit 2-in-1, and I thought it was quite special, also because the mask, the representation, the design of the mask is also really well made, actually. It's really well finished. The shape, the detail on it, so it's a bit of a large head that this plush has. It's a bit out of proportion, but I think it's still really suitable, actually. This is a Squid Game plushie that I will definitely keep. It is a Squid Game Money Heist crossover plushie. That is what it's like. And it does have a lot of detail. Unfortunately, it's the detail actually related to another series. Have you ever come across a plush that has been designed this way? I thought it was quite special. So this guy, I kind of like him. The second one is also adorable. He actually reminds me of the plushies that I have on my, well, right there. Well, my camera has problems again. I have a lot of trouble, actually, coming across detailed Squid Game plushies, and this one here wasn't actually so bad. I love the size. I love the finishings. With well, I know my camera has a focus problem, but I really love the finishings here, the circle. It's well embroidered with some paper underneath. The way it feels, the soft material, the black gloves with a little thumb here, the black shoes, also the jumpsuit. So I thought this one was quite adorable and very suitable actually to collect. One of my Squid Game plushies that is the most detailed in size and in finishing. The way it feels, it smells a bit chemical, and unfortunately they had some trouble finishing the belt on the back. Still a detail that I can make myself, but I think it's too bad they have a really hard time making those plushies more detailed. But I really like these two. I really appreciate the detail in them. So there you go. 2 other Squid Game cards. So many. But I love them all. And I've been selling the ones that I did not keep. So still have a few available. Now in Squid Game collectibles, the 2 adorable things that I could come across is this little guy here. Hold on, I'm gonna help my camera focus. There we go, you can have a good look at the plushies now and at yeah, so this plush is really, really soft too. I collected the pop figure of my favorite player. Yeah, I thought it was really cute. And I can't wait for season 2. It's possible that I will still sell this guy one day, but it's not sure yet. I think he was, yeah, I love the character. I think they were really likable characters, and I don't really collect a lot of pop figures. I only collect really the ones that are really special to me. I thought this guy was really a lovely character as well. So maybe he will go, but for now he just stays. Stays with the others. He has this little umbrella on his little character. He's holding his little umbrella. So there you go. And also I could collect this gorgeous little sweat shirt. It's not actually a shirt, it's more like a little coat with $2.40. Someone was getting rid of it for like $5, so I wanted to collect it. It's a good thing to wear if it's cold or as a costume, or I really like the color as well. Not sure I'm gonna collect any more Squid Game clothing, because I have a red costume and 2 of these little coats. But yeah, really glad I actually could collect that. So I hope to wear that maybe on Comic-Con someday, or just in the house. Yeah, it's a bit large for me though. But this is a large one. I wasn't quite sure which size I had to take for me, so should have taken a medium, but I went with this large one. And but I'm glad with the coloring. It's very accurate, and the back is a bit large. The number on the back is a bit huge, but still really glad I could collect this. Goes well with my collection. Where's Kylo? I lost Kylo. Oh, there he is. So, there are 2 Wild Republic plushies I would like to show you in this haul. One hyena and one puffin. So, let's go over to it. So I was actually looking for this hyena, and it was on Amazon, but for way too much money. And one day somebody just shared one on Vinted, so I could have it for like $6. And it was damaged here, and I repaired it. And I put this little, a pink collar on it, and now it looks like Bruce from, because I still had the little collar that I wanted to put on another plushie, which I resold because it wasn't a hyena eventually. When I received it, it was a pug dressed as a leopard. Yeah, stupid me, of course. But there you go, I sold that plushie, but I still had the collar that I had for it. And now I can put it on this little guy. And it fits so well. So there you go, this is the Wild Republic hyena. It doesn't have a tag, but it's in really great condition. And I'm glad I just got it for like $6. And there you go, another little Bruce. I won't collect any more Bruces. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have been collecting a few, and I think that's enough now. I have plenty now. I just had a hard time collecting hyenas. It's difficult to find them. And there are a few Lion King hyenas, but they're damn expensive. I saw them in store a few years back, because there was a Disney store not far from when I was going to college. So, yeah, I remember that. It was nice. Never collected any of them, but really glad I was able to collect Bruce and little hyenas that I could dress like Bruce with these little fancy collars. So, really love this. I really recommend this Wild Republic hyena. It doesn't have any beans. But like usual with Wild Republic plushies, you have the same issue as with the Huggy Wuggies. Their stitching is sometimes a little breakable, and it's not impossible that you receive a damaged plush. Their stitching can sometimes just break or tear open, and sometimes you have a big, it's a big torn around the stitching, and usually it's easily to repair. But I believe these plushies are made of recycled material. So yeah, this is what the hyena looks like. Really recommended by the way, but might be kind of hard to find on some places, like here. But this is not a rare plush. As far as I know, it's not rare. And there you go. And when I was watching The Swan Princess, I kind of remember a character that I really liked when I was younger, which is Puffin. Puffin and I was it was a bit ridiculous of me. I was a bit emotional because I saw him fly with an arrow in his wing, a poor thing. And I had to remove the arrow. And I thought it was actually really cute, but it's just an adorable bird. This little guy is so adorable as well. I was looking for a little Puffin because I wanted to have one for my collection. And I came across this little guy from Wild Republic that was like 12 inches. Oh, he's so cute. Actually, I just call him Puffin because the little character in the movie is called Puffin as well. And I always liked Puffin a lot when I saw him in the second movie. And now they just shared the first one on Netflix. And he's still an adorable character. Cute little bird. Such a drama queen though. And not a very lucky bird at some point. But because in the first movie his wing was hurt, and in the second movie it was his tail that was hurt, so but he is adorable. And I believe there are plush of this character, but they're not very large. They are Swan Princess character plushies, but hard to find, of course, like usual. I have to go over eBay. So this is my little Puffin. Hey, Huggy. Patting your tummy. What did you say? Oh, you still have room for dessert? Yes, so do I. Isn't he just cute? I feel like grooming him and removing his sticks each time I see him. Yeah, isn't he just sweet? Where's Kylo? There he is. So there you go. Yeah, sometimes I just pick up Huggy Wuggy. I give him a good hug. So yeah, for some reason it's a nice plush for a good dose of oxytocin. That works for sure. So I can really recommend this guy. Go get your Huggy Wuggy. So I have been reconnecting with a character. I think I said it in previous videos as well. A character that I knew back in, about shortly after 2010, I believe, because I used to watch Nickelodeon when it was about 2005, 2008. And I really, that's actually when I met Speed Racer. And it was a really gorgeous series. I'm watching it right now, and I really enjoy it. Back then, I only could see season 1. Really glad I can see season 2 now. And it's a character that really helped me through hard times when in high school or when I had lots of work. I really loved watching his adventures. And so it's a character that ended up being really special to me, just like Kylo actually. And yeah, I have been watching episode after episode on my laptop back in the time. So it's a very, very special character to me. One that always managed to cheer me up when it was difficult. And back in the time, I tried to collect some merchandise, and I had a bit of a hard time doing so. I was really heartbroken when I tried to collect something off eBay, but it didn't turn out well. So, yeah. But I tried again. Also because I saw a DVD on Amazon, but unfortunately it's a DVD for Zone A, or no, sorry, Zone 1, which doesn't make it readable here. But I've been having a closer look on Amazon and see what I could actually collect this time. And I was a bit more lucky than back in the time, about at least 10 years ago. And well, the very first things I could actually find on Vinted, where I was actually a bit surprised that it existed, because I was trying to find this, but couldn't find it. I could collect a pop figure of Speed Racer. So, of course, this one would definitely be a little stayer in my collection, together with some others like Commodus, like the Professor, like Rumpelstiltskin. I have been, yeah, these guys are just really special to me, and just like June. So, yeah, this is the pop figure. I have no idea when it was released, but I'm pretty sure that it says on the box. So there you go. I just love him. So there you go, my very first little figure of Speed Racer. Really glad. And I was even able, Huggy, to find him, the bigger figure, this little car. So I just keep them in their box, because I don't want the car to be completely yellow after a few years. They have like little window boxes that allows you to see the figure through. I just keep it that way. I think it's an adorable collector. So of course these two I just couldn't let go. Could find it for a very honest price. And I am very, very glad I could finally find some merchandise of this very special character. Very old character, I believe, as well. But I'm such a fan. I love it. I love it. You have no idea. It's just that finding merchandise of Speed Racer here is hard, because this series never reached Europe, I believe. So I was quite surprised when I could find a few things here. Maybe it's not so hard to find as it used to be. But anyway, I've been trying to collect a few things, like these pop figures. And I'm really enthusiastic I could just do so. So these two are, yeah, very special pop figures of mine. I could also buy from someone this little car. It's a larger Mach 5 than I used to have, so I'm really glad with it. It just is a bit unpredictable. When you pull something, it just, yeah, it disassembles. There's a little car that detaches itself. Also the hood splits. It has plastic tires. But it's in really good condition. I love it so much. So this little one is very special. The seatbelt comes a bit loose. I don't really mind the detail. Just really glad I could collect a couple of small ones. And I think I used to wear one of these around my neck. But yeah, so special it was to me. But yeah, so I was really glad to find this little car. Was well taken care of, apparently. And I will, yeah, just return the favor. And just continue what the previous owner actually did. So there you go. This is another great collectible that I could find. Yeah, it's almost the same size as the car in the box. It's not really large, but I really love the size though. Kind of really like his car as well. Yeah. So that's about, well, I've been trying to give my fan book, my Speed Racer fan book I made back in the time, a makeover, and that I did. But I came across something really nice on Amazon, something that really surprised me, and something I've been enjoying ever since. I came across these coloring books. Can you believe that they were coloring books within reach? Usually I wouldn't collect such coloring books, but the drawings are so nice. And this way you can actually just enjoy yourself. Look at the ones that I colored already. Maybe I'm just not so good at this, but at least I really enjoyed myself. And this way you have gorgeous prints that you can just color yourself. And it's just much more economic than printing all the pictures you like, and much more enjoyable as well. So from that point of view, it's very economic, and you have a really suitable fan book as well. So there you go. So I really remember the colors of this guy. There you go. So I've been coloring a few already. Really like the cover. So you have this one. Also this one here, which is also a beautiful one. I'm gonna take this one on vacations. I can just keep coloring and keep going what I was doing. And these ones I didn't start it. I didn't start it yet, but you basically have all the same pictures. It's just that these 3 books looked a bit different, so I decided to collect all of them, and maybe I can just enjoy myself coloring the same pictures in different styles. And because basically you have always the same pictures coming back, and there are no stickers, but just really gorgeous pictures of all the characters. Really something that's really enjoyable. Also the back here, look at this, gorgeous pictures. And this is also, it's just that I love the cover of the 3 books, so I couldn't really choose. And also this one I love really much. This was actually the cover of the DVD that I could find. And here as well. This is very cartooned. Yeah, oh my god, I love it so much. You can actually even color the cars on the cover if you want. Like very designable drawings. And this one has more like a general character overview with beautiful clouds in the back, and this in the back as well. And they are really thick, actually. It's not that they're just like 6 pages or something. No, you really get a whole bunch of pictures that you can actually make or color. So that is what I really like, and this is going to be a perfect fan book, or a perfect addition to my fan book of Speed Racer. So I'm really glad I managed to find this. Also because it's really a steal. I think one book like this costs like €5, so it's basically really economic. You have gorgeous prints that you can add all the colors that you like and enjoy the day. So it's a win-win. Now 2 last collectibles that I could find, actually you already saw them, are these adorable plushies. These are absolutely adorable. I have them with me all the time. These 2. And I'm not gonna show them any further because but they kind of belong to my small collection, and I really love them. They are next to me when I sleep all the time. Absolutely beautiful. Remember when I put Huggy Wuggy in the car? So there you go. So glad actually that my plushies came safely, because I got them off eBay. They both came from the same seller, and Speed watches TV every night with me. So yeah, really adorable. So this is absolutely something that really pleases me a lot. my very huggable plushies. On Speed Racer, like usual. I just love this character. So yeah, this is my small collection that I actually could gather. I believe since March I've been gathering stuff as far as I could. Oh, there's one thing that I didn't show. Hold on. This is one more item that I could find. And people really sell this for like $2 or $3, so it's something that I would like to make one day. It's not a really difficult puzzle. It just has 100 pieces. Not sure what level I have to choose. I believe this is a child's level, but I don't really like them if they're really too hard to make either. So this is just something I want to make quickly and then put back in the box, and that I can remake or just put back together another day. And I don't want it to be too large either. So there you go. Let's see if I can actually remove the lid. Show you. There you go. So I just have pretty large pieces, see? And this is, yeah, kind of like this. I have no idea where you can actually find this, but there are little puzzles. So I really like the size of the pieces too. So it's a gorgeous little puzzle that I would like to make one day. I'm pretty sure that it says that the year of production is written on the year age 6-8. So should be not too hard for me. But I don't really like puzzles that are like 1,000 pieces. That is just really hard for me to make. So there you go. I believe there are other pictures too. I collected the movie as well, but I did not really like it a lot. I just keep it as a part of my collection, but I did not really like that movie. It was too fancy, very colorful though, but it just wasn't my style. Too bad, because I like the characters, but I did not really like the scenario, I guess. I still have to watch it again. I think I haven't seen it in years, but did not really like the movie a lot. So there you go. Another item that I could collect. Can't wait to make this. There's actually one last item that I would like to show, but the problem is that it never came. Oh, where's Kylo? So I was then lucky that I managed to order the large lying down bolt from the Disney store. That was for sale, I believe, 10 years ago or something like that. But unfortunately, my package never came. And I believe I told Katie and I told Kimmy, I'm not sure. Oh, I told Paul, I remember, because I was a bit heartbroken there. But yeah, I have other plushies and I'm glad they're here. But the seller seemed to be a bit suspicious. He did weird things after the package got lost, so wasn't quite sure if it was a honest person. So I didn't order him again, especially because she put him back for sale, but he was still lost. And yeah, it was just weird, really weird. So for some reason, yeah, I didn't do another try. I would love to, but I'm not quite sure actually that the package really reached the delivery service. So I'm not sure what to think about this, but I'm rather careful right now. It's just that I was really looking forward to receive this bolt. I've been looking for him for like years and he's really beyond price. But the good thing right now is that I had a refund and that all my other items came. So, so no bolt. But maybe I can show you another plushie to end this video. It's just that I still have to pick him up. Wait, hold on. And here we have another blue blur. They're all blue tonight. So, I could collect this gorgeous Sonic from the Sonic 2 movie. I was actually quite lucky I could, because Amazon had some trouble apparently delivering him in Belgium, and I managed to order him because I thought I had trouble with this one, but luckily this came, so I could cancel my order on Amazon. And I just love him. He's absolutely beautiful. I really felt like collecting the plushie from the Sonic, the second Sonic movie. Because I really like to look in his eyes. It's a very daring look, a very mean look almost, a really shadow-like look. But I just love those little ears, they're so adorable, and he is so incredibly soft. But what I really like about this plushie is that they made some significant changes compared with the previous one they made. And yeah, I really loved Sonic's daring look. I believe he's 13 inches tall. And yes, I will make a video comparing the previous one and this one, so that people actually know what they're getting. This is what the back looks like, with the back wheels, and he also has his movie shoes now. And there you go. So he has like nylon shoes and no beans. And, oh, does he have beans? No. And he has a pretty small tummy. His hands are fists. But he has plastic eyes too. So careful when you play with him. Don't hit the ground with his eyes. This one has plastic eyes. I don't really remember the last time that they made a Sonic plush with plastic eyes. But I kind of like it. Just, yeah. His eyes might get a little bit yellow after a few years. And I really like his little nose. There's just a little stub here, just a little point. Yeah, he has a bit of a knuckles nose. So, but it really works well if you brush this guy with a toothbrush. His hair will just, yeah, stay well in shape. And I really love his beautiful blue color. And I think they captured they really captured the look of the Sonic character in the movie a lot. So that is what I really like about this plush. I can tell you what really seduced me in getting this plush was his face. He has a bit of a cocky smile there. I don't really know if it's supposed to be, but he's beautiful looking. So you should really get this Sonic. For people who collect Sonic, don't miss this one. He has a tiny tail. I believe he's made by Jakks Pacific. 6 quills. And there you go. And he's really shiny and really soft. But the nice thing about this plush this time is that they actually managed to capture his fluffiness, actually. The fact that he has little fur and a bit of fur and quills, and that this time it's not printed, it is really, yeah, furry, which gives this plush a more like cuddly feature. And together with this daring face, you have a bit of an accuracy that reaches this plush character that really reminds me of the Sonic in the movie. So when it comes to the look they give this plush, also the ears, I say they did well. They really did well. And that is why I really recommend this plushie. They really did a good job. And even if you mess up his hair a little bit, that would actually make him even more realistic at some point. So, yeah, this is definitely a plushie that I can recommend. You can actually make his hedgehog fur come into some way. And, yeah. Mess up his quills a little bit. So, yeah, that is something that I really like about this plush. He doesn't have a lot of cardboard in his shoes. He's really just a plushie. So he doesn't talk. He doesn't, it's not that when you do this that he rings, like for the previous one. This is just a plushie. He's very suitable for young age children. He just has those plastic eyes. Something that I haven't seen in a long time. But there you go. This is the gorgeous Sonic that I could purchase, and I love him a lot. I'm really grateful I could have him. So there you go. Still a nice final plushie. The seller apparently included those adorable stickers. Look, they will be for my Sonic fan book. Here we have classic Sonic. Oh, he's having a One of those chili dogs. And here we have Sonic with headphones. Only they're not on his ears. This is more like a Sonic X, like Sonic. Really love this picture. And here we have also an adorable one, Sonic greeting Tails. And I believe they are modern. Difficult to see. But Sonic's long legs are a bit of a giveaway, but I love this. I really love this picture. Those 3 stickers, and I will definitely keep them. Besides, this is the box. Sonic's box. It is a pretty printed box with the logo of the movie, Jakks Pacific, and it says it's a 13-inch plush. So this is just a little box to present the plushie, to display the plushie. As you can see, Sonic's tummy is actually a bit larger than it's shown here on the plushie. But now you can actually see how the plushie really captures those little furry-looking quills. And here you have, I know this was tape. The box is a little bit damaged. You have what the plushie looks like comparison to I don't really know. I suppose maybe there is a Tails and a Knuckles. I have no idea. There's a beautiful ring too around. I would like to find Knuckles, definitely. But I don't really know if he's available in this size. So I'll be keeping an eye out for him. But for now, actually finding this plush is quite hard. So there you go, beautiful printed box. And I believe this is going to end my video for tonight. So, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.